welcome to the channel. If you're new, it's Sahara. So today I am doing an all matte look for fall. We are in the fall month now, September 1st. It is September 1st today. Hopefully I will get this video out on September 1st because I kind of like to do things around the time. It's not full yet, but you know, we are almost here. So I'm giving you guys an all matte look, a little bit of glow on the cheeks, but not too much. You'll see what product I use to give me more of a soft glam glow. I'm also going to be showing the outfit, and we are also doing perfume today. Outfit, perfume, hair is already done. I actually put it up. Let me take it down real quick because I want you guys to see the clip that matches. I had to come back on because I forgot to do my intro, and you had to see the clip. Ow! It's a little crazy. I tell you how my hair is looking right now, but anyway, it's not the clip. So this clip is the one I got from the Dollar Tree. I showed it in my Temu haul, but it is from the Dollar Tree, and it does match my bodysuit. That you will know who this is from, the bodysuit in this video. How did this look? Is this a vibe? You telling me that hair to the back like this with just these pieces sticking out is a whole vibe? Okay, please keep on watching. Push this down a little bit, because I did shave my hairline around here. Like I said, I always shave it because it looks better when it starts growing back, because my hairline goes down so far, so I have to keep these right here. Anyway, I'm doing full face, nothing new, but full of makeup that I've been neglecting. 3 concealers. I'm gonna use all 3 of them today. The Fenty Beauty Pro Filter in a shade 220. The Juvia's Place one in a shade 18, and then the ColourPop Pretty Fresh in a shade medium 100W. Now the ColourPop one is fine, but the Juvia's Place one and the Fenty one creases on me really bad. The Juvia's Place one to prime the eyelids. Woo, that's a lot. And this is pigmented. Just use a sponge right quick. No, I'm gonna use a brush. This BH Cosmetics Gold Set brush, my favorite brush to buff out eyeshadow primer, concealer, all blended out. I'm going to go in with the Beauty Glaze Studio Color Studio Press Powder Palette, eyeshadow palette. It's the one from Amazon, and it's a dupe for the James Charles. So if you have your James Charles palette and you wanted to follow along, you can do that. This shade right here, it is a dark brown, and we're keeping it all matte because today is September 1st. Oh yeah, see, that's a really, there you can see it from way over there. I need to zoom in, but I really don't feel like zooming in today. I've done plenty of eye looks like this, so if you need a more zoomed in one, you can find it somewhere. All right, so I just patted it around like this. When it comes to these deeper shades, I like to pack them on like this and then blend around. Maybe this neutral shade right here, I'm gonna see how that blends. It's a little bit lighter. Oh yeah, it's fine. And I'm using this Wet n Wild brush. It's just one that I grabbed for now. I'm gonna go in with this shade, which is another beige but lighter, lightest, with this Morphe brush right at the tippy top. I am going to cut the crease using the About Face white matte fluid eye paint in a shade White Noise, and then this BH Cosmetics brush from the Rose Gold set. And I'm just cutting the crease with this instead of using an eyeshadow primer that I do have that's light enough, almost white. And this About Face is an eyeshadow, like a creamy liquidy eyeshadow, something like that. More like creamy, not liquidy. So that I don't have to keep tapping it out, I am going to start off with the white eyeshadow. Definitely not the most pigmented. It's definitely not the most pigmented. At least less pigmented than the regular different white eyeshadow that I have from the Car Beauty palette. Deeper one right here. Then I'll go back in with the this more lighter beige. I think I need to spray some Windex on my mirror. These shades are like so pretty the way they blend together. See, this is why I really love doing these nude looks, because they just look so good, especially when you blend the right tones. One right here, and tap that right next to it. It's like a beige yellow, like a yellow beige. And then you can go back in and just start like tapping them together. And when it comes to the deepest shade that I use, like the deepest, darkest one, I kind of just like to fan it back onto the eye look so that it's not super dark, but it blends into this outer part. I do need to use that About Face eyeliner, but I'll probably stick to like it in the fall. Should we go get it anyway? Please, let me just go get the eyeliner. I'll be right back. All right, so I'm gonna have the About Face matte eyeshadow fluid eye paint in the shade Cloned. Clown. I'm using this Morphe MB 29 brush. It's in Brow Brush. All right, I just applied a thin line. This one right here. And then smoke it back out, but I'm not going to take it all the way across so that it kind of like rounds itself out right at the outer part. I'm going to apply the NYX Worth the Hype to the top lashes because like I said in my previous video, I'm almost finished with this. And I know I want to finish it this month. Okay, I had to go get my lashes, but I'm going to use a style from my Morphe collection that I have. And my Morphe collection, like I had a collection with Morphe, but the style that I have from a Morphe collection. These are singles. I double stacked these, so I think I'm going to use the double stack today. For the face makeup, I'm going to just use the Fenty Beauty primer. Let me take off my rings right quick. I usually been using the Maybelline matte primer. I've been using that one a lot lately, so I'm going to give that a little break. And I am just going to apply this more moisturizing primer. Need to make sure I watch out for my lashes and don't let them dry. I'm going to try the Fenty Beauty Pro Filter Banana Setting Powder using that method. Let me try this brush right here. This is the e.l.f. Angled Blush Brush, and I'm just going to press that into here. That's what I'm going to do for now. Well, that's all I'm going to do, period. It doesn't seem to have like dried down, like dry, but it did mattify it. It feels really smooth. I think it's stuck to that primer. The Morphe Continuous Setting Mist, that's what I like to use first. Please don't get on my matte eyeshadow. Just love this lash case from the Dollar Tree. For foundation, I am going to mix two today. I have the LYS Triple Fix Serum Foundation in the shade TN6, which is Tan Neutral 6. Then I have the e.l.f. Camo CC Cream in the shade Medium 330W. This one is too light, too warm. This one is too dark, but it's a neutral. So if I mix them together, hopefully it'll be good, even though they're two different formulas, so I don't know how well that's going to play together. A little bit of LYS, or a lot. It does run, so I got to catch it. e.l.f. And the e.l.f. is really thick. I applied a little bit too much of the LYS, but that'll be fine. Let's use this Morphe M439 brush. I'm actually going to spray it with a little bit of the Morphe spray. Make sure that these products glide around on the skin. Okay, shade match, not too shabby. Instead of buffing and swiping, I am patting where I did apply that powder at so it doesn't like move it around. Let me actually see how it looks up close. Because like I said before, sometimes these matte products, like doing matte on my skin, even though I'm oily in the T-zone, it can still look dry. Okay, it does not look dry at all. That's good. So it was because of that matte primer and that matte foundation that made it look way too drying to set with powder before. ColourPop right in here. Fenty Beauty on the rest, since like I said, it creases. And then for the sponge, since I haven't used a Fenty Beauty sponge in a long time, I'm going to use this one. I think I should go wet it first though. Okay, I feel like I keep zooming in and out, but that's because I have to keep turning the camera off so it doesn't die on me while I'm doing that. So I'm just going to use my foundation brush to blend it out around here. Then the Fenty sponge did get pretty big. And I am going to use some of the Fenty Beauty setting powder under my eyes, even though I don't like it under my eyes because it's like really drying. For cream bronzer, I am going to use the Fenty Beauty in the shade Today. And I am not going in with any cream blush today. Oh, this brush, by the way, is from Hard Candy. It's a Hard Candy brush that came in a palette. And I am just taking a little bit down the side of my nose. Set the rest of my face with some more of this Fenty Beauty powder. Bronzer and contour. I do have the Kiko Milano palette, the Smart in the shade 3. And there is 2 bronzer contour, but I'm going to use one of the blush. And then the ABH contour kit in the shade light to medium. Does anyone still use this palette anymore? I haven't heard anyone talking about this palette. I'm going to use some of this Kiko Milano. I really want to try this palette out again. Ooh, forgot. It's a little bit too dark for me. It's too late for that. And then for contour on the nose, let's go in with this palette and use this middle shade. Java, Vanilla, Fawn, Havana, and maybe Fawn. But it's the most cool tone shade. And again, I do like to blend my shades back into my eyeshadow look. I don't know how it's going to come out, but I'm going to try to take the banana shade and apply it down the nose to brighten. Does that look a little ashy? I think it's looking a little ashy. Oh, I forgot all about the blush. A little bit of this blush, just number 6. And let's see, can I use a matte pink? Hair, not today. For highlighter, I do have the Fenty Beauty and Me Money Hustler Baby. I want everything to kind of look more matte, so I'm going to go in with this softer side, which is called Mean Money. And it just applies highlighter like really softly. So it'll look brighter rather than highlighted. No, I'm not using the right brush. That is, let me apply a little bit of this blush up here. Because I use so many powders, let's go back in with some of the Morphe spray. Oh my gosh. Where's my little man at? So while I went off camera, I just applied the LA Girl Ultimate Eye Defining Pen Auto Liner, actually, in a shade Super Bright. It's just a nude white, and I applied it, well, nude white, a nude, and I applied it in a waterline. For the lower lashes, well, the lower lash line, I just went in with this brown. I didn't want to go in like with the deeper brown, so I just blended that. Then I applied the Makeup Forever Excessive Lash. All right, now for the inner corner, again, we want to keep it matte, so I am going to go in with a little bit of the ABH primer. Wasn't gonna use it, but I'm gonna apply this in the inner corner. I'm kind of blending it back into the white eyeshadow, so it literally looks like I'm just blending it down. And then going back in with the white eyeshadow from this palette, just tapping that right in here. For the lips, let's start off with Wonka She Glam and Hot Fudge lip liner. For lipstick, I do have About Face matte lip paint in the shade Nudish Judas, but it may be a little too brown. The liquid lipstick from Anastasia Beverly Hills in the shade Hudson. And then the LA Colors lip color in the shade Incognito. I think that's fine. And then the e.l.f. lip brightener in the center. I feel like this lip calls for lip gloss, but I like it. So this is the completed all matte look. We got a messy hair, and by the way, this clip matches my top. I'll probably show it, but I need a picture first, so I'm gonna wait on that. Okay, for the perfume and the outfit, wait a minute. Okay, this is the Alien Mugler perfume. It matches. I'm just gonna spray a little bit of that on. It smells so good. I don't do like fragrances by season, so I'm trying to give you guys a fragrance, a good fragrance that is not like too sweet, that can remind you of spring or summer, but it's not too like spicy. It's like somewhere in the middle. It's probably leaning a little bit more like a spicy scent, more for like the fall weather. So I think that this would be perfect for like fall weather. I would wear the perfume no matter what the weather is. This is the Aldi bag. I think this is Aldi. Yeah, Aldo bag. But it kind of matches. It's all kind of like matching the vibe right here. So This bodysuit is from Misguided. This skirt that I'll put on is also from Misguided. I think it matches pretty perfect. So it's like a all-in-one ensemble right here. Let's zoom in so you guys can actually see this look. Well, now that I'm even closer, I can tell that this lip calls for lip gloss, but it's okay. I love me a matte lip anyway, so. And then I have my hair cuffs. Ooh. I didn't close the bodysuit up, so it's showing the clasp right here, so I gotta kind of hide it a little bit, but hello. Mugler, 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 we need to spray you in the air. Oh, right here. Just pose for it right quick. Pose for the camera. It's all the way down to my ankles, by the way, but I have on sandals. I hope you guys enjoyed. Please don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Bye.